being foolish. So I'ma show you what the truth is. It's only you, it's only you, it's only you. I'm not always there when you are, but I'm
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Korean Gonisha, and today we are going to be talking about how you can become the main character in your life. Number one, on how to become the main character in your life. You have to stop comparing. That's literally, comparison is the thief of joy. The moment you look at another woman, you look at another man, and you're like, you know what? Why is my stuff not doing what their stuff is doing? Or this looks better than what he has or what she has. The minute you start doing that, you automatically lose. You have to learn that what another person is experiencing is going to be completely different from what you're experiencing. Just because somebody has something that you don't, or someone's accomplishing something that you're not accomplishing, doesn't mean that you are less than, or that they are more than, or you are more than and they are less than. That's why it's very important not to compare yourself to anybody, because your journey ultimately is gonna look different from someone else's journey. Number two, start listening to your own wants, your own needs, and your own boundaries. You have to get a grasp on what it is that you want in your life. Not what your mom wants, not what your sister wants, not what your boyfriend wants, not what your brother wants, not what your dad wants, not your grandma, your grandpa, no one but you. You have to get a grasp on what it is that you want in your life. Because at the end of the day, no one else's opinion matters. It's honestly, I said in my last video, when you're 18, their opinion doesn't matter, but in reality, no one's opinion matters in life. Of course, you know, if you're young, listen to your parents until you, at least until you turn 18, you know, unless your parents are trying to send you on the deep end. That you have to do what's best for you. If someone is asking you to give them advice, or someone's asking you to do something for them, and you feel as if not it's gonna strain you or like kill you or anything like that, but you just don't want to do it, understand that that feeling that you're feeling, you don't want to do it. Say no. You know, you have to really be able to stand up for yourself and say, you know what, I am no longer taking this. I am no longer accepting this. This is what I want for my life, and if you don't like it, you could go fuck yourself. 3. Now this one kind of goes along with number 2, which this one is stop people pleasing. Like, this is something that I still struggle with today. I have a hard time doing this because I'm a natural people pleaser. I love making sure people are good no matter what. But one thing I realize is sometimes me trying to make sure everyone else is good is leaving me feeling ungood. It's leaving me feeling as if I'm not doing what I need to do for myself, you know, because at the end of the day, if you don't do it for yourself, no one else is gonna do it for you. So I always tell people, do not people please. If you want to say no, baby girl, you need to say no, period. Number 4, stop criticizing and judging. Now, as a woman, especially a black woman, it's very hard to not do this because we have been programmed and designed to judge and criticize, especially when it comes to another sister. Now, one thing I'm learning in my life is I cannot criticize or judge anybody for where they are in their life, because at some point in time I was at my lowest, you know, and I was one of those people where karma came and bit me in the ass, where I was making fun of somebody for doing something, and lo and behold, that same thing happened to me, you know, and it showed me that you cannot make fun of somebody or judge somebody for where they are in their life right now, where they are in the chapter that they're in. That's why I always make sure I say, I hope they get through it, regardless of whatever the situation is. Before you judge somebody and criticize somebody for how they're living your life, take a look at your own front step and make sure that you don't need to clean it out. Okay. 5, you need to start accepting who you are. Now, this is something that I feel like everyone comes of age and realizes who they are, what they want to be, and understand that you are amazing. No one is gonna do it like you. You are the reason that you are shining. You are the reason that you are a force to be reckoned with, and you are the ultimate reason that you are moving the way you are moving. A good way to start accepting who you are is to first realize your power and realize all the characteristics about yourself that are actually very amazing. Number 6, and this is gonna be the final one, you have to stop trying to be normal. And when I say this, I mean, do not sit there and be like, okay, well, everyone's doing this, so let me do this. I don't want to seem different. I don't want to step outside the box, you know, because that's when we have people being just like one another. For instance, right now, the it thing to be is an influencer, right? Now, not saying don't be an influencer because everyone is doing it, but don't do it unless this is something that you actually genuinely want to do. You know, like, for instance, me, I started my YouTube channel about 4 to 5 years ago. And when I tell y'all, it was so scary doing my YouTube channel because no one around me had a YouTube channel. I barely knew anybody who was talking about YouTube the way I talked about YouTube, who felt the way. And now I look around and there's so many young, beautiful Black women who are doing YouTube. I have friends who do YouTube now. I have people all on my timeline who want to do social media and who is doing social media at the same time. So you just have to understand it's okay not to be normal. It's okay to step outside of the box and decide, you know what, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go and get a regular 9 to 5. I want to do something different. I want to have a business, or you know what, forget it. Everyone is being an entrepreneur right now. I want to go to school to get a degree to do this, this, and that. And that's totally fine. Understand that you need to, whatever you want to do, create that to be your normal. Do not create it to be society's normal. Society makes us believe that you have to go to school, you have to get a degree, you know, or you have to be a social media influencer, when you don't. You can be an entrepreneur and literally be, that's it. You're an entrepreneur who's on social media, who does a little something something. Or you can be a doctor and you don't have to be into social media, or you don't have to be into things that other people are into. Whatever is normal for you, that's what you need to make your normal. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. I hope that you guys liked it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And by the way, I know every time I do a girl talk, I always talk about a series I'm gonna start. So y'all, we are gonna get more into creating the main character, creating yourself into the main character. But for right now, I will see you guys in the next one.